You're on time. You're live.
Are you ready?
Yes. Let's go.
Grab this one.
Grab what?
The sign.
Okay. Fucking freezing.
Christopher, you're on.
Hello. Can I hold the baby?
What's the correct answer to that right now, Deidre?
Are we working? So the answer is no.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't hold him so that you can work better? No, we have to supervise our time with you. One of us has to stop what we're doing and watch you while you're with him. So no.
Why?
We've already been over this. If you want to refer back to the conversations we've had in your
I mean,
text messages, we're talking about calling CPS and stuff like that. I already explained why we are supervising your time with him.
Yeah, but if I'm
Refer back
sitting
to-
right here in the same room,
Yes, in order to properly supervise, we would have to stop our task and watch what you're doing, not just listen with 30% attention because we're in the middle of something else. That's
okay, this isn't gonna work. I'm out of
How you doing,
cigarettes,
2 a.m. clicks?
and I'm like severely overdrawn from buying the groceries over the weekend. Do you have any of that money left that I gave you into your account?
Not enough to buy cigarettes.
So you don't have like $10?
No.
we decide at home for the son. You don't need help.
We have to clear off the top of the white bookshelf and put it there. Hello, please listen to Hello, please listen to PSA.
Just so you know, Linda, we sent you a message explaining our boundaries on Facebook Messenger, so you can refer to that.
Chunky monkey. Are you a sweet little bunky junkie? I know you definitely really are. You're like nothing really more.
Okay, time to feed the baby.
I wonder what. Yay, cookie pieces for the Bjorn Chong. Put one in his mouth, Mommy.
You got it.
Oh, he got it. Good job, Bjorn Chong. He'd be waiting to see if you'll put one in his mouth.
Then I don't.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Bubble.
What's wrong?
And you mentioned so little Pinselton from Henselton, Menselton, Maine. Because I love you. Yes, I do.
So the only place that I can find to put her purse, she leaves it all over the kitchen.
Just put it on the chair we can.
What, this sign?
No, the stuff that's on the bookshelf.
Then the chair can't be used.
Temporarily.
Okay, what's the solution after that?
All that stuff can be rehomed. We just don't.
Where is her purse going to be kept?
It can they're on the thing.
The thing, what are you talking about?
The ledge. If the ledge was cleared off, it could be on the ledge.
There has to be a better solution than that. I'm not trying to rearrange like a million different things. We should be able to put it here.
It clashes with the space, but I guess it would either way.
Yeah, we could use better colors next time, but
Turn it the other way next time.
huh?
Other orientation next time.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, because then you could scoot it over till it's not overlapping with the painting.
Yeah, I agree.
Aw, thank you, Mukund Pant. We think so too. We love him.
Now, we want a home for this. This can just go like over here, yeah?
Yeah. Put it on top of the chest tube. Yes. Yep. Born and raised in the United States and still there. That's awesome. I love India.
She's probably gonna evict us because we won't let her hold Bjorn while we're working.
Whatever. It's not even not letting her hold the on.
I know. I just want to know I wonder what the legalities of that is.
Huh.
I mean, I assume you can kick anyone out for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's what I would assume. It's an interesting question morally, but oh, thank you. Thank you. Byung-chan say, thank you, Mukund.
Okay, time to enforce the rule of the no communication out loud unless it's written overboard.
Uh-huh.
You know, we said that we weren't going to talk about anything interesting out loud. That we would always.
Oh, right. Yeah. If If I forget again, just remind me again.
What'd you say?
If I forget again, just remind me again.
Mukunda, I'm a law student. That's what I do for a living. Also various other things. I do what I can to get by, but mostly I'm a student.
You know, this isn't gonna work for me.
Can you do it in response in writing?
No, because you're gonna, well, the writing will be an eviction. If you're gonna tell me what I can and can't say in my own living room, or that I can't interact with my grandchild, and if you're gonna inhabit my living room to do your work, and I'm not even allowed to, like, interact with him, like,
No,
that's
that's
just.
not what we said. You have to limit your interaction, Linda, to an amount that we
Okay.
can manage.
Yeah, but you're over-managing.
So if you
I
have a
am not a
specific,
danger or a threat to the baby.
we didn't say you were.
Yeah, but you're acting like it. Like,
No,
someone has
but-
to completely stop
No.
working and physically watch me. Like, I'm sitting in this chair talking to the baby and you're right there. It doesn't make any
You've
sense.
made comments like your parents are insufferable, mean,
His
horrible
name is
people
Bjorn.
to my son.
Beorn.
Us.
Like the character from The
And
Hobbit. I don't
if
know if
you're
you've
gonna
read
be
The
willing to
Hobbit
do
by
stuff like
J.R.R.
that,
Tolkien,
we
but
have
it's a
to
character
watch
in that
you
book.
closely when you're with our son.
That's who I named
Especially
him
when
after.
you pair that with things like, I'm willing to call CPS, and this is not about you.
I never said I was going to call
You
CPS.
literally screamed that you were going to call CPS when we were having that whisper, yelling argument the other night. So when you pair threats to call Child Protective Services with your parents are terrible, mean people,
Well,
and
thank
I'm
you.
willing to
Thank
say
you,
that
McKenna.
directly
I like
to
your
the
name, too.
child, I feel like that warrants needing to watch you closely, but I understand if you don't, but it is my child, and it's my decision on how I'm going to care for him. So if that doesn't work for you, I understand that, but I recommend that you give your response in writing so that there's a record of what we said.
I'm going to respond like you responded to me verbally just now. I'm going to respond verbally.
I responded to you verbally because you seem to refuse to have this conversation in any other way, but
There's
I'm letting
no
you.
way to just do it on paper.
Yes, there
That's
is.
so-
You
so
write
hilarious.
What the thoughts that you have in your head and you say them in a message, just like I'm doing to you right now verbally.
I think it's best you guys leave because this is getting to the
See-
point where, you know, I understand that it's not good to give a child negative messages about their parents. I was very upset that day at the way I was being treated. So I'm willing to agree to not do that in the future.
I'm sad to say I have
Because
not
don't even
visited
believe it
India,
right now. Like,
but I want
to
to
me,
very badly.
that was just me at my most upset about how I was.
What's the best place to
I was
visit in
being
India,
treated as a
Mukund?
second-class citizen
Oh,
in
thank
my
you,
own
Wajaha.
So, I'm willing to never do that again.
We need to get closer to this camera if we're gonna have this conversation, because I feel like these things we're discussing an agreement that potentially might be made. So it's best if what we say is recorded in some kind of way. So I'm just gonna get closer to a recording mechanism for
Okay,
that.
I
But-
do not believe in giving children negative messages about their parents, okay? The day that I
Sorry, I'm just writing this.
said negative
Yes,
things
of course I
about
remember you,
Bjorn,
Wajaha.
I was very upset.
You're our friend from Pakistan.
So,
I hear that it's not something that you believe in, but I don't have enough trust in you to believe that I don't need to watch you in order to prevent that from happening in the future,
Okay.
or just to make sure nothing remotely similar might happen.
but you
know?
can hear, like if I'm
Yeah,
sitting
but
right here.
But if I'm in the middle of a task, I'm not listening perfectly, Linda. I'm listening to a YouTube video, or I'm having my thoughts
Okay,
about
well,
my
if you-
code, or
telling you I'm not gonna do that again.
but I can't trust that.
Okay, then you guys are gonna need to leave. because
So can I
the
respond
way-
to that?
The way that you're.
Can I respond
The
to?
way that you're envisioning setting this up, this super controlled thing, is going to confuse him about his relationship with me. If I'm in the room, if I'm moving around, he reaches out to me and I can't even pick him up. That is
Yeah,
going to
Phil,
destroy our
well,
relationship.
no, it's not. We can set up some dedicated times when outside of work hours that he has to solely to spend time with you. And we're not saying that you can't.
Okay,
But
then
just
I will need to not not be in the,
Da,
in,
da,
in
da,
the main
da,
space.
da,
Well, the shared space, I'm not sure if you can enforce that rule because it's a shared
I don't need
space.
to, I can just evict you.
Yes, you can.
If you
So
don't
we will
agree.
deal that with that when that
Okay,
happens.
this is over.
That's great.
This is over
I'm glad we got this
because you don't
conversation
have the
recorded.
right to sit in my living room and do all your work and then tell me I'm not even allowed to say what I want to say in my own living room.
We didn't
move
say
around
that. You
freely.
can say whatever you want, but
No,
we're not
you
going to
told-
respond. You can
It's
say,
not
but you
okay.
can't. You can stand here.
You
and
can't
say,
just be in my living room in hostile, in the,
It's
in
not
this
hostile.
It
We
is
just-
very hostile.
we just want to be able to focus on our work
Then
without
go downstairs and
interruptions.
focus on it.
Well, it's not very good to have a child be in a basement for
No, it
hours.
really isn't.
So that's why we come upstairs.
Okay, so, but you know what? The way that you're trying to
We
put-
have every right to do our work wherever we are.
Yes, but if you're gonna have the baby with you, and then I can't move freely around and interact freely with the baby, that's gonna confuse him.
He can adjust to work hours being limited interaction with grandma.
Not
Yes, he
At
can.
15 months, he
Yes,
can't
he
understand
can.
if
He
I'm in
won't.
the
He
room.
won't be confused. He
and I'm
won't
not
be. He
even-
won't be confused if you don't confuse him.
Exactly. If
Okay,
you follow
no.
the rule, he will be fine.
Your rule that you're saying, no,
Yes, for
you don't-
our productivity, we have
if
that
you-
right.
If you want me to not interact with the baby during that time period, you go
So
downstairs.
you say you don't have the self-will to just say hi and move on. You are not willing to do that. Come out, hi Bjarni, go on about your business. That's not okay with you during
Guys,
workout
if
hours.
you wanna put all these rules and micromanaging,
Our productivity, which people should
take it
micromanage.
downstairs,
This is a shared
take it
space.
downstairs.
So we're telling you right now, we're not
No.
going to do that.
Okay,
So
then
how
you're
you
out.
respond
Then the
to
three
that
of
is
you,
fine.
unfortunately, will have to go elsewhere because I'm not willing to jeopardize my relationship with the baby.
Okay, babe, I think once you.
I'm not willing to let him watch me have to not pick him up when he reaches out to me.
You just say, "Mommy and Daddy are working. I'm moving on." And you don't have. You're not even supposed.
No.
You're
You
not.
don't have to
He
say
doesn't.
that.
He doesn't crawl around.
No, you're
no.
micromanaging.
So the way, yes, you.
You're obsessing and you're over controlling. I said, okay, look, I'm sorry.
Do
I
you think-
apologize
do you-
for what I said to him about
You don't
him
think any
before.
level of
That would never
micromanagement.
happen again. You need
You
to
don't
let
think.
it go.
You don't think any level of micromanagement and control are necessary to increase productivity, to maximize productivity.
I think you guys are like dogs salivating at this whole I have to make 22 videos a day thing.
That's Christopher's goal. That I have
Oh.
really nothing to do with that. So you're wrong about the perception.
It's not a
of
goal.
that.
It's more like a
This is
part-time
just
job.
not okay the way you're treating me. Like that you can make any rules in my house.
Oh, we're not allowed to make any rules for ourselves and how we are treated in your house. We don't get to have any boundaries.
You can give input and we can have
So
conversations.
we don't get to set a boundary for
You don't
how
get
we
to
are
tell me
treated.
I can't come out and interact with my grandchild when
That's
he's working.
That's my
Because
son.
he works
I don't get to tell
24/7.
another adult what their interaction level with my son is going to be.
Okay, this is the grandma
Da,
in
da,
the living
da,
room.
da, da,
Yes,
da,
while
da,
you're
da,
working.
da.
So
Yes.
maybe you can respect that.
It makes no sense because while you're working is when you need extra help.
If we
When you
trust
need
the
some-
helper,
Right,
yes.
so what you need to work on is trust.
So that would take a two-way relationship. You can't just tell me to trust you and then I'll trust you. That has to be built.
When you want someone to be trustworthy, you trust them.
That's, you give them some opportunities to build trust,
Yes.
which if you can respect our boundary, you would be showing that you can.
If you're gonna sit here and quote unquote work, okay,
What,
for
quote
hours,
unquote, quote unquote work, so you don't think our work is real work?
it's not making money.
Yes, so going to school, that's not real work?
You too,
No,
Mukund.
Going to
research
Have a great
has
day,
an
Has
Mukund.
an
end.
end in mind.
So we don't
Going
have
to
an end
school
in
has
mind?
an end in mind that is a set date when you will graduate,
We don't-
have,
you think
have
we
a
don't have
degree,
any-
and be able to get a job.
Yeah, so you're saying that as long as our goals have a set
I'm
date
saying
for when it will
this whole
transition
thing that
into
you're
making
doing-
money.
Can take 10, 15 years or never.
So yeah, same with school and any kind of risky
Okay.
career.
You know what? It's not risky to get a certificate and then go
He's
get
also
a
doing
paralegal
that
job.
too. So I don't know what your argument there is.
I don't even know if he has. You
I
haven't heard
is,
anything
but it's been
about it.
very, very difficult to manage our productivity with all of the interruptions, Linda.
You know what? Then go downstairs so you
We
won't
just
be interrupted.
explained that it's not
Because
good to
when
keep
the
our.
baby is upstairs,
it's
I'm
not-
gonna interact
It's
with
not
him.
good to keep Bjorn downstairs for 10 hours in a
Yes,
day.
I understand.
So we're going to bring him upstairs and we're going to ask you not to interact with him beyond a certain limit.
I'm not gonna do that.
So then you're gonna have to deal with that in your own way.
Yes.
Because we will enforce our rule.
Okay, well, you know what? You're not enforcing any rules in my house.
We are right now. You're not interacting with him.
Okay, then if that's what you're gonna do, then you need to not be in my living room.
We just explained, we're going in circles. I explained why we're
Don't
gonna
be in
be
my
in the
living room saying that you're gonna
We are
enforce
going
some
to be in the
rule on
living
me
room.
about not interacting with
We are
my
going to be in
grandchild.
the living room and we are going to limit your interaction with our son in the living
Then
room.
you're gonna have to be out within a month, so make your plans.
No, you're gonna have to get that on paper by
We'll,
judge.
we'll see you in court.
Yes.
It's the best day of my life.
Move. Time to keep Bjorn, please.
Yeah.
One second.
Very sad because your
I'm done having this
your
conversation.
controlling attitude
Any-
is just
any-
thrown away
Any,
Christopher's
any
future.
response, please do it.
You
in
have
writing.
just thrown away Christopher's future, and you have just thrown away Bjorn's relationship with his grandmother.
Would you like to put any other hallucinations on the record right now, Mom?
You just thrown everything away.
I said
I was
and
willing to support
I said
you going
any
to
I
school,
said would you like
getting
to
a
have I said
career.
would you like to put any other hallucinations on the record
Can you
right now?
please take that out of my face?
Absolutely not. Would you like to assault me over it?
You're assaulting me.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Perfectly legal.
Yes, you are.
100% legal.
To
when you
walk
do it.
around my house recording me?
Us.
Is not an assault.
You're raising your voice to me, you're screaming at me? That's escalation of violence.
You may stop talking to me now. I will do the same.
Goodbye. You may take your whole setup downstairs.
You don't have the right to tell us to go downstairs during these hours of the day.
You are signing your own doom. You know, I've been supporting you, food, clothing, shelter, and you want to act this way to me?
Here's the additional hallucinations I asked for. I'll keep the camera rolling till they finished.
Can I have Fiona, please?
Here.
Please leave my kitchen with your recording device.
When I think I've gotten all your hallucinations about me out on the table, I will do that.
Alright.
Have a nice fucking day, Mom. I will.
Actually,
Unironically, I will.
oh wait, I was messing that up. Do not give the Bjorn the whole bowl. Stop the live stream so I can make a clip of that. And that replay that later.
Make a clip of it for what? Can't you do that later?
I can, I just want to talk to Alex about it.
Boom.
That's what it is.
Fine, Deidre, fine. We'll just go to another segment of the same topic immediately so that you have your segment so that you can manipulate it. It's annoying that you can't download a video while it's still live.
I know. Oh, you don't want the meat or the broccoli?